Hello, my name is Brian, and welcome again to this other segment of SDMS tutorials. This particular tutorial is for SDMS agents and those that want to become SDMS agents. In this particular tutorial, we are going to learn about how to open up an agent account, and then how to earn commissions, how to recruit schools, and how to manage schools, how to customize settings for schools. So we're going to need about two main items in particular, and that is one, you need your browser, your favorite browser, and for my particular case, I'll be using Google Chrome. And then you'll also need your personal email, the email that you normally use. So the first thing that you need to do as a starter, you go to your favorite browser and type www.sdmsapp.com, and it will open the home page, the landing page, the page that where you find the login. But this particular part of the page is for schools to log in and for schools to register. But as an agent, you need to move to the agents section of the page, which is somewhere right here. And you click on SDMS Agents. Here we are going to create an agent account, a new agent account. And it is at this very point here. If you want to log in as an agent, you still have to come to SDMS Agents. But for now, as a new agent, we come to this first page that loads, which is Register Agent. But if you want to log in as an already existing agent, you come to View the Profile, to view your profile as an agent. But now we are going to register as an agent. So, let us start by registering as an agent. We are required to fill in most of these fields, and I'll start by putting my name, Brian Mpalaka. That is my name. Telephone number, I'll put my number, which is that. Secondary telephone is optional, you may not have to put that. Date of birth, yes, you will put your date of birth. Now, this part is very critical because we deal with a lot of SDMS deals with two-factor authentication, whereby someone cannot easily log into your profile, into your account, because they need to verify with a 6-digit figure that is sent to your email every time you try to log in or you try to perform a transaction. So the email you enter here is the email that I've opened here, where you'll be receiving those emails from SDMS team. So I'll put my email here. That is my email, personal email. Now the NIN number is also important. You put your NIN number there. And the next part is geographical location. It is important for SDMS team and the schools that you'll be representing to know where does this person come from, at least, up to village level. But for them to have confidence in you, it is important they know at least your location. That builds trust. And now let us say I come from a region, Central. And now after region, we shall select from the districts that are in Central region, and in this particular district I'll select any district. Let me say, okay, this came up. Let me say, yes, I'll say I come from Mukono. So in Mukono, you come from exactly, all these are pre-put in the system, so you don't have to type anything, to avoid errors and what have you. So we select the county, which can say we come from Mukono County South. And in Mukono County South, which particular sub-county do you come from? I'm seeing there's Mpunga here, Mpunga. Now the parish, you don't have to stress with this because they are already in the system, so you don't have to worry your head so much. Some people don't know exactly, the places they come from. Yeah, so we filled in up to the village level, and that information will be captured. Now, the other very important part is having your photo uploaded. So I could have forgotten to say that, but before you come to create an account, you need to have your email and your photo. So I'll come and look for my photo in the computer here, or if you're using a phone, you can still come and look for your photo. Let me check here. Okay, well, I'll just put in a picture, though it's not mine, but you make sure you upload your own photo. Then you accept the terms and conditions, which you can read through as well. When you click that, you see those terms and conditions for SDMS agents. So the process is as smooth as that. Not much is required. So you say register agent. So it registers you as an agent, and you get this notification: agent registered successfully, and welcome email sent. To that email that we sent. So you come to your email here, and this is the email that was sent from our registration. From the registration that we have just made. So I open the email. Welcome to SDMS team, Brian Balaka. So you've already got your agent ID here. And this is your area of operation, which is central, that I selected there. And they tell you this is where you come from. This information will be shared to your customers, to the schools that you'll be recruiting, and the status of your agency is active. So I've copied my agent ID, which I'll need, because when I come this site, I no longer need this part of registering as a new agent. I only come here to view my profile, and there is where I have to enter my agent ID, the one I copied from the email, and I will get to that. Now, you see, that is the part I told you that someone can know your agent ID, but they will not open your profile because an email has been sent to that particular email of yours. And this is where you come, you go to your inbox of the email, and then this is the verification code that they want, which I'll get as 925756. 925756. You enter wrong one to refuse, so you verify, and there you are. This is your dashboard as the agent, and it is saying welcome Balaka. This is my profile, this is my picture, my name, and then location. So far our total commission is 0, and available funds is also 0. Total commission is the commission you get on all the schools that you have registered into the SDMS system. Every school you register, you get a commission of 20,000 shillings. Now, available funds is the funds collectible after the school has paid that setup fee that I will be showing you later on. So you recruit a school, your commission is shown up here. Now, when that school pays the setup fee of 50,000 shillings, it is brought here in SDMS. In available funds, because available funds, the school has paid, so it is collectible. You can collect it, or you can let it accumulate and pick it whenever you want by clicking on withdraw funds. So what do we have down here? Here is where you'll be seeing the schools that are registered under your ID. These are the number of clients that you have. You have 10, you have 15, they'll all be here, and you'll be seeing the status. You as an agent, you can know this school has not yet paid, this school has paid. You have the contact for the schools, and the schools have your contact as an agent, because they'll want someone. Sometimes they want help from an SDMS agent, and then you'll be always on their dial up. So I can come to edit my profile, which I can edit the information that I had given. I may want to change the picture, may want to change something about me. I don't want to do that now. You may say, I want to delete my account, which you may choose to do. Now, this is the most important part where we come to register school. So we come to register a school. Now, if you go to the other part I first showed you on the home page and you click register, you register school from the other side. As an agent, you don't get the commission because, the system does not know who is registering this school. They think the school is registering on its own. It is very important you register school under your agent ID. And exactly here we are in our agent ID. So we are registering a new school. But now, it will first ask you, this is the form for school's registration. So it will ask you, what type of school are you registering? Are you registering a primary school or secondary school? Let us start by registering a primary school. So what is the school name? You can put any name. Since we said we are coming from Mukono, we can say Mukono. I don't know if that exists, but of course I'll be deleting this. It's not going to be staying here permanently. So I say Mukono Primary School. Just type the way you want, small letters, capital letters. The system will always pick what it wants. Now, what is the school motto? You can say, Messiah as a lack for God and my country. You can say that is the school motto. You type it in there. Now, we need to find out where is this school located. So this school is, let us say you're operating in Central as well, because let us say you're an agent. I'm the agent in Central. I've located the school in Central. And then the district, I could still say Mukono. I could still say Mukono here. Okay, I'll say Mukono. I chose the district as Mukono. The county, I chose Mukono district, or I can still choose Mukono county or Mukono. I'll put the sub-county where I'd come from, where I said I come from. So I can say this is, the sub-county is in Pata, I don't know how they call that. Then the parish could be anything, but it is important to put the correct information. For SDMS to contact the school, and then because this information is also important. It is important because schools, I'll be showing you a part on the dashboard where parents from any part of the country can come to apply to that particular school. So this kind of information is very important because when someone is selecting, when someone wants to apply to a school, they'll be asked which region, which district do you want to pick? Do you want us to select a school for you? So when you have this information, it helps in filtering that information, that search. So we select a village here. We can just call it that. Now, we need to know the name of the contact person in that school. And here we shall say, we can call that person Mubirutom. And we need to get that email. The school email. This email is the email that all information that is supposed to be received by the school via email goes. Let us say they want to send invoices. Let us say SDMS wants to contact the school about any information. They use that particular email. So it is very important to have that email. But for now, I'll still put my personal email. Now, this telephone number is also important, but I'll also still put my number. I accept the terms. I come to register the school. So after I've registered the school, you are taken to a control panel of that particular school. This is the control panel where the school customizes the settings according to the way they want to run their school. And in this particular control panel, you can choose to start adding class teachers for various classes from daycare to P7. You can If the school has streams and houses, you can enter them here. Some schools have different names for different subjects, most especially local language. You may find that instead of calling it local language, some schools are teaching ICT, some schools are teaching Runyankore, some schools are teaching Uganda. So different schools may want to call their subjects differently and still have that power over you. You also want to put aggregates. More so for lower primary, you will find that not all subjects, because now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subjects, but we are only allowed to award aggregates to 4 subjects. So we can say we're going to award aggregates to English, Math, Literacy 1, Literacy 2. So it means these other 2 will not be awarded aggregates, and that's why you say no. And then for nursery as well, you choose which subjects you're going to give aggregates to. You're going to award aggregates to for that particular school, though in upper primary, all the 4 subjects are awarded aggregates. So then you come to the part where you award aggregates. So you may see that for our school, Mukono Primary School, if a child is absent, in English you say X, in Math you say X, so and so and so. Then we shall say that 0 to 29%. If a child scores 0 to 29%, we give an F9. 30 to 34, we give an F9. But these are all editable for these various class sections, lower primary, upper primary, and then nursery. Every school may customize the way they want to give their aggregates. Then you may also want to customize report cards. This is how flexible this system is. So, do you want positions on report cards? For baby class, we don't want. For middle class, we don't want. The default figure here is we don't want. But if you want for baby class to have positions, you will say, yes, I do want positions to be shown on those particular classes. And then, like that, these are settings. Most of them are just no, yes, no, yes. Now, something I forgot to show you. The school has already received an email. The school has already received an email that has, the school has received these 4 emails. The first one is the invoice of 50,000 shillings. And from this 50,000 shillings, remember the SDMS agent has 20,000 shillings. And this, it is important you tell the school that this 50,000 shillings is payable in 7 days from the day the school has been registered. So after registering, the school will have to pay, and this is the payment process, which is down here. We got 4 emails, remember. So we go to another email here, which is saying, giving us the school details. Now, these are the school codes. These are the school login credentials. We may want to copy this because but of course the agent has also received a copy of these codes, because as someone who is assisting, this is the email that comes to this particular, because I'm using the same email. This email is for the agent now, because it is saying, hello, this is the agent now. It means commission update and school login details. So school login details are here. I can copy them and paste them on my notepad here. I first paste them here because I'll be needing these codes to log in. I mean, the school will also need these codes to log in, and they're unique for every school. You cannot use the code and then, I mean, the class teacher for P1 will use this code, P2 like that. Then the bursar will use that code, the person in charge of academics will use this code, the HM will also use this code, and the director. So that means that every person views their separate type of information. So why we give these codes is that a class teacher of P1 will only see information that is related to P1. Then the bursar will see financial information. The person in charge of academics will see information concerning academics. Then the HM and director will see information that pertains the entire school. This is the commission details because this email is sent to the agent. Commission details. Commission and is 20,000. Total commission is this. But available commission so far is how much? 0, because available funds is 0 because the school has not yet paid that 20,000. So since this is okay, this is now the email that has the login codes because the school will be getting these login codes, but they're the same login codes that you received as an agent. They're the same codes that you received over here, control panel, and then P1 like that. So I think that's that for the email. Okay, now you need to tell your clients, the schools, that SDMS gives the school a trial period of 4 months. That is an entire term. Once you've paid the 50,000, you get a free trial period of 4 months. That is an entire term, and it is giving you the expiry date for the trial period here. And the subscription fee, I'll show you on the dashboard there, that it is 360 per year. So I think we are done with the emails. We need to go back over here. So we have not yet set most of these things, but I've just showed you how you set most of them. But the most important part here, the school may want to say, yes, SDMS, you gave us the login credentials, but it seems like we want to change them because they made, for example, the ones for these teachers, we've changed the teacher and then we want to change the codes. We don't want them to access our information. You can come over here and change your code to a 2. If 2 does not exist, as long as it does not exist here, then you can update your login codes. So the most important part why we've been taken to this part here is we want the bursar email, the head teacher email, and the director email. These 3 particular people hold sensitive information for the school. So for them to log in, they will also need that 2-factor authentication, the one that you saw where you need an email. So still in this particular case, I'll enter my very email because I don't want to create a new email purposely for this. And without an email, the director or the bursar will not be able to log in. So I've set up those emails. I've just put my single email, then update administrator email, and that is done. You may want to edit school details. Let us say you want to put a school badge. You come over here, and then you come over here. You choose a file. I'll go to my desktop. I think I have a badge somewhere. I'll use this badge here, but this is just tentatively. Then I say update badge, and that is the school badge you shall be using. And I think we are done with editing school details. Now, we have our login credentials here. Let us say I want to log in as a P1 teacher. P1 teacher, we have this code. I copy that. I paste here, over here, and then log in. So this will be the dashboard for a primary 1 teacher. And so far, we don't have a number of pupils here. So this is the dashboard for P1, and the other classes see something similar to this. And over here, you can generate mark sheets, you can generate exam results, you can generate report cards, and then let's say I want to log out. I go back to the login page, and then let me log in as it is the same. It's the same thing for all the teachers, but apart from these three people, the BASA. So now let us log in as a BASA, and we see. As a BASA, when I log in, I copy that code, I come to log in here. When I say login over here, it will ask me for that verification, which has been sent to that email, to my personal email over here. So this is the email that has the verification code. I need this code 602923. 602923. So I say verify. So this is the dashboard for the BASA. It shows fees collections for today, fees collections in 7 days, fees collections in 30 days, and all the total collections. And if you want to make direct cash payments, you will come over here, but we don't have any people registered in the school already, so we don't have to do that now so far. So a BASA can admit new pupils, can edit people's profiles, and can view lists of pupils. So they can manage payments, and then I can log out over here. So I want to log out over here. I go back to my dashboard. I want to log in as an HM who sees everything. DOS, when you put in as a DOS does not need a verification email. It is the BASA, HM, and director. So I copy the HM ID here. I paste it over here. They have sent another verification code, which I need to look at. So I go back to my inbox over here. And this is the verification code I'm copying, which is 871087. It is saying 871087. So it has brought this. So this is the main dashboard for the HM. Now, the HM has this information on their dashboard, and it is saying the setup fee of 50,000 for your account has not yet been paid. Your school account will be frozen on 24th November, which is 7 days from now, I guess. And here it is saying your subscription expires in 120 days, which is on 23rd March. But for schools that are, we have a special offer for schools that are registered in November and December this year. We shall start counting their subscription in January. So they have nothing to worry about that. Now, if you want to pay as this, if the school wants to pay for this, they can pay through here. The 50,000 is sent to SDMS account, and then the 20,000 is disbursed to the agent's account. Now, this is mainly that. The other things will come in later, but mainly the next part I'll be showing you how to recruit new pupils and then edit and then that kind of thing. But for now, that is mainly that. So maybe something that I had forgotten to show you, we need to go and look at our agency. We need to go and look at our agent profile. Now, the very first email I think was this. The agent ID that was sent is this one here. I copy it. I'm logging in as an agent, but well, like I said, agents don't log in from here. I have to go back to the home page. I log in as an agent. So I come back over here, then I log in as an agent. I come to SDMS Agents. When I come to view profile, I put my agent ID, search over here. The verification code is sent. I come back to my email. This is the code that has just come. I'm supposed to copy this, 883978. 883978. 3978. I verify, and boom, Here we are. So now you can see that our total commission is 20,000 because we so far have one school, but available funds is 0. Once this school pays, you will see that total commission is still this, and then available funds as 20. Once you have another school, it will come to that. So the other commissions that you get is when the school subscribes, and then I will be showing you those portions later on. But for now, I wanted to show you the first steps of being an agent of SDMS, and you can earn these small monies, just like that. And it didn't take us long, but someone has already made 20,000 by just knowing where a particular school is. That is it. So you can still edit, I can still add another school. You may decide to delete your account, but why would you delete when you have some money to claim? So it is up to you to keep on reminding the school. I mean, we have under our registered schools, we have such and such a school, and this is their email, and you have their telephone number. You can always get to them, and you tell them, yes, your account will be frozen soon because you've not yet paid the agent. I mean, the setup fee. So I think with that, we can end today's session, and that's that anyway. Thanks for watching.